So instead of a king, it's just a queen. And the only difference that makes is that it doesn't they aren't defined to the rules of capture block move, right? They can like instead do other moves that can make it different from a discovered check. So let's say the best possible move is knight to g5, right? Remember, pretend there's a pawn here defending the rook. Obviously, this would be a horrible move because it just takes, right? But pretend there's a pawn here defending the rook. Now you can see we're attacking the queen and the knight or the bishop, right? Now, the reason why is this not a fork? We said that a fork is like when you're attacking two pieces, right? The reason this is not a fork is because a fork means you're using the same piece to attack two different pieces. So we talked about how a knight is really good at giving forks because it can attack two pieces at the same time, right? Really easily. So the reason that this is not a fork is because the rook is attacking one piece and the knight is attacking the other piece. But it's still effective. It's really like useful still. You're able to attack two pieces, and if they move one, and usually they'll move the stronger piece, right? Like the queen is much stronger than the bishop. It would make very little sense to move the bishop and lose the queen. Instead, let's say they move the queen, then we can take the and now we gain a piece and we can use this advantage to continue on the game, right? So we have looked at so does anybody have questions on the discovered attack? No? Alright. So the discovered attack is just like a discovered check and discovered attack are like variations of each other, right? They're like very similar. It's just that it's replacing the piece that we're attacking, right? So in one case we're attacking the king, in another we're attacking the queen or a rook or some other piece, right? Now they're very similar, and basically what we had to do to give a discovered attack or a discovered check is to move the piece that is in front of the piece that would be directly giving the attack. So you'll notice that this rook is indirectly attacking the queen. So what does an indirect attack mean? An indirect attack is when we are attacking a piece but not like right now. So at the moment, right now in this position, is this rook attacking this queen? Yes or no? Tita? No, right? It's not attacking the queen right now. We can't just take the queen. But it's indirectly attacking it because it's in the same file. Right? So that means if we move the piece that's on the same file, like blocking the attack, now it's a direct attack. So that's some new chess vocab we're learning today. A direct attack and an indirect attack. So a direct attack is when your piece is in the current position attacking the opponent's piece, right? So our rook is attacking the opponent's queen. An indirect attack is when two pieces, like our piece, is attacking the opponent's piece, like they're on the same file or they're on the same diagonal or on the same rank, right? It doesn't really matter, but they're on the same like line, I guess, so to speak. And so when you move the piece in front that is like blocking the attack, then it turns into a direct attack. So there's a saying in chess that goes, threat is better than execution. What that basically means is an indirect attack, if we're doing this, then our opponent is going to get scared and move the queen, right? So we're like, obviously not now, but let's say we move the rook here, then they're going to move the queen. And then this allows us to play better. It's like right now, we got a fork. And that allow us to win some more material. So that is something that you guys can, it's just like a chess saying you can follow. So we have threat is better than execution, and our other one was if you see a good move, look for a better one. Alright, so that is what a discovered check and attack is. And just remember, if you ever need like a review on what these are or some of the vocab that we've learned, then you can just rewatch these videos because I'll be sharing these with you guys. So yeah, this today we've learned what a discovered attack and a discovered check are, right? So next week, actually the week after that, because we are not going to have a class next week because it's spring break, but the week after next week, we are going to look at some games of mine. So I'm gonna like play some games, and then because I have a tournament coming up this weekend, so after the tournament, we'll look at some games that I've played, and then we'll see some mistakes that I've made. You guys can learn from these mistakes, and I'll like show you how I play. Elizabeth. Yeah, so we'll just be looking at them in class. So that will get us ready for our next like phase of our training, in which we'll be looking at the middle game, because the middle game is like a very important part of the game. It's we need a lot of examples. We'll look at a few master games, like people from all over the world who have played really good games, and we'll learn stuff about that. And so I look forward to that because it's like really interesting, and a lot of the games are very exciting. So, if nobody has any questions on the discovered check and the discovered attack, looks like we're ending our class a bit early today, but that's fine. Uh, so if nobody has any questions, just remember there is no class next week. I'll be sending these recordings, and I'll send an email reminding you that there's no class. There's no homework either. So I will see you all in 2 weeks from now, and have a nice spring break. Bye. Bye.